Hello and welcome back to Rawslowgaming and our Let's Play series here in Football Manager 2019, where we're playing Bath City Football Club and trying to take them to the top of the Premier League and beyond. So far we are 4 seasons in here and are 2 seasons in Venera National League and a little bit over halfway of the season through here. We are steady in the middle of the table. Which is pretty good considering we were targeted to fight for relegation or for avoiding relegation really. So that is definitely alright in my book. We are having a game that are coming up here. We signed or prolonged our players a little bit, a few of them in the last episode, and next match coming up here is against AFC Finde, who are 20th in the league, but we are playing that as an away team, so it will probably be a little bit tough, but definitely should be a game where we are turning things around, since we are now coming off from a 4 loss in a row, or even more maybe here, which is not that good at all, but hopefully we can make some changes to that so we can switch forms, or not switch forms, but take a different direction really. And we get some play development advice here that we should rest Luke Gray, so that one we might do. Malalus will move to under 23s, that's alright. And O'Connor here getting worse, which is unfortunate since we did sign him at a pretty high contract here. So now he's only well suited to Venera North-South football. And yeah, he haven't really lived up to the level that we expected him to do. I will criticize Barrett here. And while we move towards the next match day, so we'll remember to let's do the scouting meeting first here. So no one special there. Anyway, as I was saying, while we move towards the match day and the team selection, remember to smash that like button if you do enjoy the content, and also if you haven't done so, hit that little subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. And if you have any comments or anything about this series or this episode, leave a comment. I read comment below, I read everything, and the most informative and positive comment will get pinned, just so you know. And if you haven't done so already, do remember to, I don't know what I were going to say there, no matter that, you can disregard it. We'll just continue here towards the next match day. Oh yeah, I were going to do a shout out to lollujo and his Let's Play It Home series, which I think is really great, so if you do want to check that out, links will be in the description, but it's very similar to this, and certainly some inspiration I've taken from that, and I'd also love to do something similar to what he are doing with letting the subscribers name players from the youth intake and everything like that. I think it's wonderful and really great, and if you for some reason are coming from his channel and watching this, I hope you do enjoy this. And yeah, that's it really. We'll focus on our gaming now. So last week we had a pretty good training again with an average of 7.28. Not the greatest, but alright. Let's see here, we'll criticize Albon here. Let's check our inbox and let's see here where we're, or never mind. So let's see here, Denzel Williams, yeah, not really that interesting. A player that we have scouted before. we'll get some television coverage and get 6K for the match against Newport & Co. on 22nd of January, which is nice. Always nice to get a little bit of extra cash. And here we have the team selection then. So we have the best team in the squad at the moment, and the correct players on the bench as well. So we'll just play this match and hope they can turn things around together here. So we'll just kick off and play here. So should be an easy game, but apparently not so. The first highlight here for Filde in the 12th minute, playing back and forth here in the right hand side, but we managed to clear it, and a fast counter attack here. Ponticelli with the ball up high and crosses to Adloy, and he hits a volley kick of sorts into the top of the bar. What a finish there. Too bad that he didn't get it into the goal. And second highlight here in the 17th minute, it was a free kick for us, but a very bad free kick of that, since the pass were intercepted very easily by Filde, and they playing it here and getting a goal for Filde. So it's 0-1 for Bath City versus Filde here in the 17th minute, and not at all what we wanted to see here. And I think we'll move our mentality to attacking here after this. I think it's a good option. So we'll go to attacking here, and next highlight here in the 20th minute, Albon with a free kick, and it's a long ball up towards Adloy, and Adloy versus the keeper. Can he score? Yes, it's a goal here for Bath City, and it's all equalized here in the 20th minute, which is very good, and we'll go down to balanced again here. Don't really want to play too mentality with a mentality too high. I really think he maybe should have passed Ponticelli instead. Should be an even easier goal, but it was a goal nonetheless, so that doesn't really matter. And corner here, Charles with the corner in the 25th minute, and it goes out to Gray, and he passes back here to Uglehumba and back to Gray. To Uglehumba again, and a lot of green boxes, so let's make those changes. And Uglehumba and Gray passing back and forth and eventually losing the ball, and this will be a counter-attack for Filde looking like things, and they are getting pretty free there and just shooting just outside the post, getting to run and they're in towards the penalty area way too easy. And yeah, pretty even game here so far. I feel like we should be doing better than we are, but yeah, we'll see here if we can manage to do better. So the scoreline after one half is a 1-1 for Bath City versus Filde. Shots 4-6, shots on target 40-2, and possession 56-44%. And overall, it's not too bad, but we really should be doing better, is what I feel. Let's take a look here on the player ratings. Player ratings actually being pretty decent overall. No player doing too bad and no player doing too good either, so to say. So we'll just continue here, and I hope they can pick it up, so to say, here in the second half. And a free kick here from Ponticelli, and just over the bar there. Thought the keeper saved, but not the case. And Filde here with a free kick, and safely handled by Barrett there. Didn't look that dangerous at all to me, but alright. But sure, the highlight isn't over here yet either. Ponticelli passing the ball wide to Gray, and the cross is in towards Burton, and it's a goal here for Bath City FC, and now taking the lead for the first time here in the match in the 59th minute. So very good receiving there by Ponticelli, and good play out to Gray, and a good cross in from Gray as well, and Burton getting a very easy goal there. So Burton definitely have been a very important player for us throughout the season so far. We'll make some substitutions here. I think it's time, and once again, unfortunately, I think we should switch out Dakinola. No, we shouldn't really. We should due to that he's tired, but we'll switch out Jordan here, who have a yellow card and also a little bit on the tired side, and we'll switch out Gray here for the same reason, and that he needs a rest. We get a warning about that almost all the time. So let Gray play instead of him. On 10 minutes to go, and hopefully we can keep this together. Charles here with a free kick in the 86th minute towards Akinola, and almost another goal. We didn't really get that towards goal though, where we stand just a few feet from the goal line, but nonetheless. And a highlight here in the 92nd minute for Filde with a corner that looked dangerous, but we managed to clear that. Now they are slowly tapping it all the way down to dear keeper, and here is the goal kick, and hopefully we will take care of it, which you do, and it's all the way back down to our keeper, and Adloy losing that duel, and the ball with Filde once again now in the midfield here, and now playing it wide and getting through now. Not really the case, we clear it once again, but the ball still with Filde, and a shot there, but saved by the keeper there very importantly. And now only 45 seconds to go, so this should be for the final whistle only. And we were thinking why are Tavares there in playing, but we did sub him in. Just forgot that so fast, but yeah, that is our standard substitute for our defense really. So final whistle should be now any second. And that's it. So the final score now for Bassett versus Filde is 2-1. Shots 8 to 18, shots on target 5 to 10, possession 50 to 50%. And yeah, the lads definitely doing well for themselves in individual ratings and performance as such, and very good to come away with this match with a win if we're looking at the stats. But if we're talking about stats, that's really not how it should be. This should be a game that we should have won, like Filde did in terms of number of shots and shots on target and everything like that. So that's very poor, but we did get a win, which is more important of course than having chances. But if you don't create chances, you can't do goals of course. But nonetheless, very happy with the result, and hopefully we can bring that in towards the FA Trophy second round, which is coming up, and we'll see what happens here. We'll do the competition here just to say we are still 12th in the league, 9 points from the playoff zone and 15 points clear of the relegation zone. So next game coming up, as said, is FA Trophy against Newport & Co. We are at home at least, so that should be beneficial for us, definitely. So yeah, probably a little bit of a better chance due to that. And we'll see if we can manage to do that or not. But hopefully we can at least put up a pretty decent fight here against Newport. Yeah, and we'll just move forward towards that match as fast as possible. What we really should be doing here, though, maybe is to look on West Brom if we can have any loan players. And O'Connor in the team of the week, which is pretty good. And let's do just what I said then. Affiliated club West Brom, and see here if we can have any players that would like to play with us. So let's see, where do we need the defender, right? Yeah, sure, could be of use. So O'Connor here, could we get him to loan here? No, unfortunately not. Not interested. Let's see here, goalkeeper could definitely be of use as well. So who's the second most? Bond here, of course, but yeah, he's not going to go to us no matter what. Molden here then, could he be interested in a loan? No, unfortunately not that either. Center defender is good, we don't really need that. Defender left, no interesting players there for us to ask about a loan. This one could be interesting though. Yeah, definitely. If Bristol Rovers are possibly interested in loaning Williams here. Yeah, but he don't want to talk with us, which is unfortunate. Jeffries here. Yeah, not really better than our option, so not really interesting. Defender, midfielder here. Harper here. Can't think that he would be interested in a loan. No, unfortunately not. And let's see here. Retiring, so that's definitely not anyone for us to try to sign. And let's scout Oyebode actually. Midfield center, really not the case where we are interested in. Middleton there, injured unfortunately. For us not in our reach, of course. Jacobs being out on loan. Callum Morton here. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely would be a good loan player. But unfortunately he's not interested in speaking with us about a loan. Strikers here to look. Yeah. Fraser here. Not either interested in loaning to us. And yeah, that should be everything. Kalantari. Guess he will not be interested either. No, not really the case. And I don't really want to go at a lower valued player there. Of course you could do, but yeah, I don't really want to do that, so we won't. But let's check the scouting meeting here and see if we have any interesting players here. No, not the case. We'll just move on here. And Chambers removed from shortlist, that's fine. And Uglehumba, yeah, not really getting better. And 3 stars for us, unfortunately, still only leading player, Vanera National South, North-South sides, which is really not great enough, of course. We are in Vanera National League, so we need at least decent or good Vanera National League players. and on time managed to sign Wolf and Dean after quite the time. That's all right. And now some pre-match tactical advice, nothing at all to note here. And according to bookmakers, very much even Steven game coming up here, and our average training rating 7.37 in a last match or last week, which is pretty good. Albon here getting very much better straight off. Merch here getting better straight off as well, or not straight off, but getting better, which is good. Since we are playing him, I was going to say, but we are playing Albon before Merch now. Alloy improving here as well a little bit, which is good. And Alloy maybe even should be praised for his, we'll praise him for his development over the past few months, which has been good. And yeah, otherwise not really anything special to note in terms of stats, but O'Connor getting worse here, unfortunately, which is really a shame. And quite a few players here actually need to criticize. So we'll criticize Barrett up to Lundstrom. Hola, Lundstrom. We'll definitely try to take a proper look now at the tactics for this match that we have coming up. And let's go to the team selection then, and first we'll take a look in our here. I will focus play down through the middle. We are strongest in the middle definitely, and we'll hit early crosses, attacking with pretty narrow, so that's good. And we have our best team in the squad already, and all players are match fit here, so that should be alright. I think, and as I said, we'll be concentrating on playing with Ponticelli here as a first choice alongside Adloy. And we'll just kick off here and hope that we can play better here than in the last match. Even though we did get away with a win in the last match, but we didn't really play that good. First highlight here in 6th, 7th minute, great snatching up or intercepting that goal kick that weren't that great. O'Connor with the ball crosses in towards Ponticelli, and he shoots over the bar there somehow with a very free chance, which yeah, not the greatest finish there at all. And second highlight here in the 22nd minute, Schultz with the corner, but it's headed out and the ball to Newport & Co. coming here with a counter-attack. We are pretty together here, but we are missing the markings here on the far side, and they get it in, and it's a goal here for Newport & Co. unfortunately. And now taking the lead here, 0-1 for Bath City versus Newport. And we'll switch up our mentality up to attacking here. And yeah, very poorly, not getting that ball clear, and I'm missing in the markings there definitely as well. Yeah, definitely feel like we should have done better there. I will start shouting and show some passion here, and what more options who will have for us. So corner here by Charles in 38 minutes, and Ponticelli just wide of the goal there, unfortunately. Very close to the post. And we have only seconds to go now until the end of the first half. And that will be it here any second. And yeah. So So the final score, not the final, the score after one half is 0-1 for Bath City versus Newport & Co. Shots 7-5, shots on target 2-3, possession 56-44%, and team analysis is overall not that great. And I feel overall we've been too ineffective with hitting the shots that we are shooting, and other than that, I feel like we've been playing pretty well, except that counter-attack where Newport & Co. did get their goal. Other than that, we have had two shots by Ponticelli, one very much over the bar with an open chance really, and just outside the post in one other occasion. So I feel overall we've been doing pretty well. Looking at the ratings, our strikers haven't doing good enough, so we'll let them know that we are not happy with their performance, and hopefully they can do better here in the second half. And that first highlight, which isn't a highlight, is over then. We'll shout some more here, show some passion, and we'll do a substitution here. Definitely not getting what we need out of Ponticelli and Adeloy, and Adeloy having the worst of it, so Adeloy will actually get changed. We'll play Bront as a target man, and we'll play Ponticelli as a poacher instead, and see if that helps. And what's more, we'll play Tavares instead of Albon. No, we won't do that really. I don't really feel like that will do us anything good, so we'll play Stewart instead of Charles here. And we'll shout demand more. Gray being very, very tired. I think he might have gotten a bump or so, to switch him out as well. And let Rig play there instead. But we do have a highlight here first in the 76th minute, and the ball out to just Gray here on the left hand side, and he managed to do a very poor crossing that's only straight into the hands of Newport & Co. But they play a long ball, and we managed to get the ball back, but O'Connor losing the ball there on a crazy sliding tackle by Newport & Co. that apparently were all right, but yet again the ball back to us and Bath City. Gray moving the ball up here again on the left hand side and missing the cross yet again, and this time I think there will be a counter-attack from Newport & Co. No, not really, and a bad effort there over the bar in the 77th minute. And a new highlight here in the 80-minute mark. We're passing back to Barrett and a goal kick coming up, and the ball to O'Connor here on the right hand side in the middle of the pitch. And here is the cross in towards Ponticelli, and it's a goal here for Bath City FC, and all equalized in the 80th minute. And we'll switch back down to balanced play here. I think we have a pretty good attendance here, definitely in this game, it feels like. So around 10 minutes to go here, and 1-1. We really like to win this game and don't play a replay, but we'll see. We do have a highlight here in the 89th minute, so if it is a goal, it's probably the winning goal. And at the moment it's hard to say which team it will be for, because the ball is going back and forth really with nothing dangerous happening whatsoever. And Barrett with the ball at the moment, our keeper, and here's the goal kick, and it's out to Newport & Co. first, and then to us, and then back to Newport & Co. And here they are getting it through. Varno versus our keeper, but our keeper saves, but they are getting it back to a second chance here, and they hit the post, or top bar rather, and we managed to get it away there. Oh, Jesus Christ. And seconds to go here, 30 seconds to go actually, and the final corner of the game by Newport & Co here, and we are clearing it, but after that not really getting our hands on it, but after that we are, and we have a corner here on the right hand side. And can we get in one more chance towards Ponticelli? Yeah, that looked like a clear chance, but I don't know what he did there in the reception of the ball or so. And that's offside, and that should be the end of the game. And yeah, that's the final whistle. So the final score now for Bassett versus Newport & Co is 1-1, and shots 10 to 13, shots on target 45, possession 49 to 51%. So overall, decent game. Albon, if we're looking at our start stats, Albon and Adloy not doing good enough. But other than that, alright performance from all the lads. Nothing special to note here really. The results reflects the stats as well, pretty even. So I'm alright with that game, but it will be a little bit tough to play the replay away, of course. But yeah, it was alright, just. And decent attendance there as well. As I said, with 1,350 attending in the game, which is pretty nice. And we get a suggestion once again to rest Gray here. Anyway, that will be everything for this episode. So remember to hit that smash that like button, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, if you want to, of course. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.